Hey everyone, this review is on this Beetles brand nail dip powder kit. It's the kit that comes with nude tones for powder. So inside comes these four where you would do the base, an activator, a top coat, and then a brush shaver. And I'll explain those in a minute. This isn't going to be a tutorial, it's just more of a review, but I will tell you how it works. Came with 6 colors, so like a dark brown, like a really dark nude, a really light nude, and an even lighter nude, and then a white and a cream. So I will say there wasn't a lot of variety between like these two and these two. These ones were, but like the 2 nudes were very close in color, and so was the cream and the white. Also came inside was this brush to be able to brush things off, a file, and then this to clean your nails, and then some instructions. So I will say I'm a total fan now of doing the dip by myself. I really like how you don't have to wait for things to dry like you would using regular nail polish, and it's just quick and it seems to last long. I will say I do not recommend this brand at all, and I'll show you and tell you why towards the end, but let me just tell you how it works real quick. So first you would clean your nails up and then apply this base, and then dip your finger in, let it dry, brush it off, and then you do that 3 times. Then you put in the activator, let that dry, and when I say let it dry, it's like only 30 seconds. And then this first coat, afterwards you would go ahead and like buff out your nails so that there's like no bumps or anything from the dip powder. And then you would put on a second coat, let that dry, put a top coat for 30 seconds, and then let that dry, and then do another top coat for 2 minutes, and that's it. And then in between, when you're doing the base and like dipping and then doing the base, this brush saver is so that you can put your brush in there and it cleans it out so that you don't have like powder residue that's going into your base coat applicator. Now, again, I love how easy it is to do, but this particular one, I don't know if it's this brand or not, and I am going to return this and buy a different brand, but on my nails, the first time I used it, it cracked really bad, literally the next day. And I chalked it up to because I was cleaning a lot and cooking all day and just doing a lot of things all day long. So I gave it a second shot and did it again. And by the second or third day, it was already cracking. Like cracking where you could see it up close, and if I wasn't careful, it was just gonna crack off. So it definitely did not last even a whole week. I did do it on my toes. If you're asking like how did I dip my toes in here, I didn't dip it. I took a spoon and just like poured it over my toes, and that has seemed to last over a week and a half. But I expect that because I'm not really doing things with my toes. But even with my nails, I would expect it to last like 1 or 2 weeks. So let me show you what it looked like. Okay, so I took a close-up picture, and this is what I'm talking about. This literally happened on some nails the very next day, and definitely through like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, it just kept happening on the nails. I think maybe my pinky nail didn't have much cracking, but everything else did. So again, I do expect that this should last like, 2 to 3 weeks, but it definitely did not. And again, I tried it a couple of times, and so I'm just not happy with this. And so I'm chalking it up to this particular product and hoping that other products have better results. Thanks. I hope this helps with your buying decision.